Welcome to the Method of Victory UFC Fight Night. Whittaker and De Ridder. Thanks for joining us, everyone. The concept is very simple. If you're new, here's what we do. We take turns picking a fight. We have to pick the winner, and we have to pick the method of victory. You can't pick submission, or you can't pick inside the distance. You have to pick submission, decision, KO. It's harder than it looks. This is mostly for fun. These are not actual bets that we're doing. It's just a lot of fun. Post in the comment which one's your favorite one. There's a few that I really, really like. I think our top three is going to be really strong. I think the top three is going to be pretty good. Even the top two are pretty good. So, all right, let's jump into it. We do a coin flip to see who gets to pick the first. That's my fight. That's my fight is one of us gets to pick which fight is off limits to the other one. So, Jim, you get to call the coin flip for That's My Fight. Here we go.
Tails.
Tails is the call, and it is heads. It is heads. I want the Carlos Leal Salikoff fight as my fight. Which one you want?
I am going to take the Azu Almabayev fight. Almabayev and Ochoa.
I knew you were going to pick this one. I thought about being a complete asshole and taking it. but
that would have been fun. That would have been fun.
We're too nice to each other on this show. I was like, I'll leave that one for Jim. I know he wants that one. So. All right, number one overall pick. You get to call it in air.
Tails.
Tails it is. And it is heads again, the double heads.
It's been one way or the other with these. We're just never back and forth. Somebody goes on a roll.
No. I'm going to use That's My Fight.
Okay.
Listen, I actually thought Salikoff was going to be a little bit bigger than Leal. And then I saw weigh-ins and face-offs. I was like, oh, Leal's even just a little bit bigger. The speed is going to be too much. Just watching tape, Salikoff, he's in his 40s, coming off an incredible KO. He's not going to be able to do that against Leal. The volume from Leal is going to be there. The pressure is going to be there. And these special vitamins appear to be there for Carlos. They appear to be there for Carlos Leal. So if there are special vitamins involved, I want to be on that guy. So Leal, it's minus 160 playable at that one. But that was my favorite one.
Okay. Second overall pick shall be Mr. Stephen Nguyen. If I said it wrong, deal with it. I've heard it said 9 million different ways. Nguyen, let's call him Stephen. Gwyn, whatever. Very hard method, though, here. So I think he rolls Yaya in this spot. Yaya, you looked horrible at weigh-ins. Horrible, worse than he usually does. Pasty white, even after they rehydrated and they did the ceremonial weigh-ins, he's licking his lips on stage. It doesn't look right to me. This is a total local fighter situation. However, his losses are pretty even: decision, KO, and submission. I can't get the fact that he just had no answer for leg kicks in his last fight. I'm going to go Steven by KO. I'm going to take the plus 175. He is going to throw volume. He is going to make it a car crash, and I don't think that Yaya is built for a car crash. We saw that in his last fight. He cannot take the firepower going back the other way.
The leg kicks were really disturbing. They were
like
really
no
disturbing.
Clue what to do. None. No clue.
Yeah, except just say, let me get knocked out in the first round and get this exercise and futility over with.
He looked across the cage like his opponent was doing something illegal. Like, well, this isn't part of the – what do you mean we're allowed to kick below the knee? Wait a minute. Learn the rules, please, Yaya. Learn the rules.
That's great. All right, I'm going to go by Mr. Decision himself, Petro Yan. There's another one. Is it Peter?
Love this one.
Petro?
Piotr.
Piotr. So I'm going Yan by decision. I think this could turn into a really, really big-time clinic. Marcus McGee, very athletic, multiple wins in a row, but I can't really be sold on that. And just you go watch Jan's takedowns. God, are they lightning fast? I mean, they're just lightning fast and so surgical. I think he wears down McGee, frustrates him. I'm not sure McGee can get his striking going. So Yan by decision, minus 165. You are up.
Let's go to the Martin Boudet and Marcus Buchecha
Okay.
We're going to go Buchecha.
Yep.
And I'm not going to get cute, man. I'm going the submission at minus 105.
I'm proud of you for this.
I'm not getting cute. He likes to do ground, but yeah. Big deal. Okay? His most likely path is going to be the submission in this spot. As soon as it hits the mat, to me, this fight is over. Martin Buday is not going to be able to get back up if he's on top. And at face-offs, don't see much of a size advantage whatsoever for Buday. He's got some weight, but other than that, he is a slow-plotting heavyweight. This should be a real easy takedown in the first round.
I was with you. I thought Buday was going to come in a lot bigger, and he's a little bit bigger, but nothing too crazy. So, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that one. All right, now it starts getting a little bit tougher. I will go to one of my upsets that I think I just love getting Davy Grant on plus money. I think Blackshear's a little bit slow in the striking, and Grant has seen it all. Grant just needs to keep this on the feet. And how do you do that? Well, you kind of keep it distance, and you stay out of the way of any takedowns. And I think Grant squeaks out a pretty close decision here. I just haven't been real impressed with Blackshear's striking, and Grant, I think it's going to be fast enough to stay out of harm's way. So give me Grant by decision in a close one.
Beautiful.
You are up.
Azul Almabayev at number 6. I'm thinking this is an absolutely fantastic buy low spot on somebody coming off of fighting Manel Cop. The speed, the accuracy, the precision of the striking was something that Azul has never seen before. And it was very obvious when that fight started that he was outclassed. This is a big step down in competition. Now, Ochoa is dangerous, but would you say he's got as much speed as Manel? No. Does he have the precision? No. More of a brawling style, willing to get into a firefight, and that's going to open up the wrestling of Almabayev. So, Almabayev by decision at plus 140.
Okay. Let's go to... I'll go to the main event, Whittaker and De Ridder. I really do think it's De Ridder by sub or Whittaker by KO. What's the better value? To me, it's De Ridder on the sub, but I'm actually going to take the Whittaker by KO. I don't think there's going to be any surprises in this one. I mean, the fighters told you that in their interviews. Whittaker, I need to stay up and get my hands working. De Ridder, I'm going to try and take him down, basically is what they said. So who gets their game going? And I think it's going to be a little bit easier for Whittaker to keep this on the feet. And I just haven't been that impressed with De Ridder striking. I mean, this is a guy that was losing against Mearshart, takes advantage of Kevin Holland and then takes advantage of the corpse of Bo Nickel. I still have no idea what Bo Nickel's doing. I either is in play, but what's more likely to happen? I think it's just KO, and I was pretty surprised that I'm getting plus 150. I mean, Whittaker's not going to submit him, and going 5 rounds these two, I'm just I'm not sure. So Whittaker by KO at plus 150 seems like a really good, enticing number. I
really like that one. The number is very curious.
Yeah,
for Whittaker. So plus 150 is a damn good number for that. Let's go to Mr. Bryce Mitchell, shall we? It's the Bryce Mitchell fight time. So I'm not going to bet on a guy who I think has CTE. I hope he doesn't. I hope he is okay. But the fact is he just hasn't been the same. And these are all the things that nobody wants to talk about. They want to talk about X's and O's all week and how good the wrestling is for Bryce Mitchell and bigger in the weight class. Well, guess what? They face off and Saeed's bigger than him.
Wasn't that with the surprise of the weigh-ins? I mean, it was.
I don't know why
stunning.
everyone was shocking. I thought they were going to be evenly matched, but he's got about an inch on Bryce in height-wise, and he's just as thick. There was a photo that circulated around of Mitchell, and you look at it, he's shredded, right? And then all of a sudden weigh-ins happen. It's like, never believe anything you see on the internet, Jim. What are you thinking?
There's filters
what are you
for
thinking? That. I got to start using that filter. Is what I got to start doing. I want the Rip Jim. I think Bryce is going to make a mistake. Let's go Saeed Nurmagomedov by submission. I'll go submission at plus 350. The front choke under Magomedov, the choke series in general of Nurmagomedov is very good, and I do believe that there will be blood coming out of Bryce's face before the submission. I think this is going to be a bit of a tiring beating, and then he makes a mistake and gets caught in a sub, probably round 2 or round 3.
I had that down as well. Just seeing some of the subs that Nurmagomedov can pull off. I mean, he beat that one guy when he lost the first 2 rounds. And he can wrap that thing up so quick. And even if Bryce does go for the takedown, that neck is going to be exposed. So I like that one as well here. All right, I'm going to go to the Krylov fight. I don't expect this one to last long, and I'm just going to go with Krylov by KO at plus 250. I can't get that picture out of my head of Guskov being taken down and held down by Elikana. And when you saw Krylov at weigh-ins, he just has this look of round 1 or bust. I think he's going for the gusto. I actually think this could be ground and pound. Wouldn't surprise me if he shoots, gets it down, and there's a ground and pound situation. On the feet, he can always land. And Guskov just benefited from some bad fighters and some bad fight IQ and some good situations. But he made his debut against Ozdemir and got run through. So I think Krylov can get him out of there by KO.
Okay.
Last 3 fights.
We're going to take the Pirate. Let's go to the Shara and Barrios fight. I know you're curious on how I'm
excited for this one.
Yeah. So, in what world should Shara Magomedov be minus 650 against anybody?
Yeah, I get it. Chinny, Barrio, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
The reason I can't rank this higher is because it's not a confident play. It's a principle play at this point of just Shara being poor. He's a poor fighter. If he was here fighting legitimate competition that he could fight, and they didn't have to make special cards for him, we would know how bad this guy really is.
Wow.
He's bad. Fired. He's bad, man. He's bad. He's been the benefit of great matchmaking, and the UFC tailors everything around him. Absolutely everything. I know the MVP matchup last time, people were like, oh, is it bad? They gave him a non-dangerous older striker that he could compete with, and he got absolutely washed from bell to bell. Bell to bell. Could do nothing. Mystified. I think Barrio is much more alive than people think. And the fact is that if he doesn't get knocked out in the first and that chin holds up, this is going to be a real sweaty ticket. I'm going to go Marc-Andre to win by decision at plus 1,000.
Wow. Okay.
We can see Shara tired in the second round, and all of a sudden he's pressed up against the cage where he knows nothing. And then what happens the next 2 rounds? Marc-Andre is going to march forward. We know that. We know the cardio of Marc-Andre can hold up. So in no way or shape or form am I laying minus 135 on him to win by KO. Yeah, it's probably the most obvious thing if his chin is shot, but I just think this guy's got major problems and major holes.
All right. I will take the women's fight, get that one out of the way. I'll just take. I have no strong opinion on this, but we got to do it. So, I mean, you got to take decision. Let's just go with reaching by plus 225 for decision. I have no rhyme or reason for it. It's why it's my last pick. You figure it out who's going to win this one. So don't bet this one. You can put the fight to go the distance in your parlays, but this one is not bettable, in my opinion. All right, you get the Ibo Aslan fight.
Lucky me. Lucky me. So this would be a slam dunk spot if I knew that Ibo Aslan had 2.5 rounds of cardio. But we don't know what either guy is going to come in with. I think this is – I'm actually really proud of ourselves that this fight ended up being 12 because I think there's the most unknown in this fight out of all of them across the card. So tough to pick. Billy showed up, really short notice, had bad cardio. I am not going to be duped by this. Well, he had a full training camp. We should see better cardio. I've heard that too many times and seen these guys fall off a cliff and still have bad cardio. I think Ibo is going to find the chin of Billy. If he doesn't, he's in deep trouble. But I'm going to take the minus 160 on Ibo by KO. I think he gets it done on the first round in front of sort of a home crowd. And we could probably look at maybe one more fight for Billy. But if this goes late and his cardio drops off, I mean, I'm so done with it was short notice. That's why my cardio was bad thing. Like, enough with the excuses. Be in shape. Always be in shape. If you're a
Always be
professional
ready.
fighter.
Always be ready. Yeah. All right, let's do a quick recap here. Leal by KO, Nguyen by KO, Yan by decision. That's our top three. Buchecha by sub, Grant by decision, Almabayev by decision, Whittaker by KO, Nurmagomedov by sub, Krylov by KO, Barriot by decision, Ricci by decision, and Aslan by KO. A couple things. Bad news, guys. No live show tomorrow. I am going to a concert. My buddy has the entire day planned, which terrifies me because if you know my buddy, he's all gas, no brakes. So we're going to a concert at 7, and he wants to start at 2:30, and this is just not. This has, I don't know if we're making it to the concert, written all over it. He's like, we can start pre-partying at my house, and then there's a brewery that runs shuttles to the concert. I'm like, this is just, no, this recipe for disaster. But anyway, it's a daytime card, and there won't be a live show, so sorry about that. All right, two other quick things. First off, our UFC pack is up, and we got all of our best bets in there. I think 2 strong ones for that one. If you haven't got it already, go ahead and grab it. And then finally, Jim, I found the picture that I have been looking for. This is in honor of Hulk Hogan, who just passed away. Years ago, me and my buddies went as wrestlers for Halloween.
That is damn good. Damn good. It is so good, I don't know which one's you. Which one is you?
I am the Ultimate Warrior.
Andy, impressive.
My buddy is Hulk Hogan.
That is gorgeous.
And my other buddy is Roddy Piper. And what is the most terrifying thing about this photo? All 3 of these wrestlers are dead.
Mm-hmm. We're getting old, man. We're getting old.
Rest in peace, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, and Roddy Piper. So it was a lot of fun. We had to pose for a lot of pictures that
I
night.
bet.
That was one of the things we did not realize is half your night is going to be, can I get a picture with you guys? I seriously want to know how many pictures are floating around out there
of this?
Of
Yeah.
us obliterated in bars. But yeah, so shout out to...
That's a hell of a wig for the Warrior, by the way. Where do you
Worked
get one?
very
of those?
hard on
That
it.
is nice.
Yeah, we worked real hard on our... Like my buddy grew out a beard and then shaved it.
Nice.
And died. Yeah, like that's real. So
the Roddy Piper's legit. That's a legit kilt. That's not...
That's his kilt.
Something ordered off Amazon. It's beautiful.
No, it's
There you
his.
go. Oh, perfect. So it's a real quilt. Awesome.
Shout out to
They're killed.
Thompson and Stas. Yeah. What a memorable evening that was. So, all right, thanks guys for joining us for the Method of Victory. Go get those best bets for UFC. Got good vibes going into this card. So, but good luck on all your plays, guys. Live show will be in the next bet, and take care.
See you later.